It's become quite the phenomenon, and it's especially popular among young college girls who buy it to wear at parties and functions. So it's not just a convenience thing. It's actually a fashion statement unto itself, and it really does make sense because a silk sari or some of these very fancy saris, there's really no opportunity other than the cloth itself for you to hide or stash something. So I remember growing up with my grandmother who would always tie the end of her palla from her sari. She'd hide some stuff at the end and she'd knot it up just so she could keep something. This solves that problem, and it solves it brilliantly. I just love the ingenuity of the Indian people to solve a modern problem.
I've never stopped to be amazed by innovations. In Calcutta, the Bengali ladies used to tie their keys to their pallau. And thank God for small mercies that I don't have to wear a sari. I would hate to be fiddling around looking for my phone.
Folks, this is the fall season, and of course this is also holiday season. We've got Diwali, Dussehra, and Christmas right around the corner. So many families travel during this time and they come back loaded with gifts, and if you're coming back from India, no doubt you're coming back with saris and with gold often. Well, folks, this is a bit of a warning. This was an article that appeared in the New York Times because there is a crime wave that now seems to be occurring in places like California and New York, where basically robbers have gotten wise to the idea of Indians traveling during this time of year and coming back loaded. So here's what they do. They wait for you. They wait for you outside your houses. When you come back, you think you're safe coming back from a trip. And in fact, they're waiting for you in your house as a home invasion or near your garage because they're waiting for you to unload those suitcases. And in some cases, these robbers really do make out with a lot of goods. One of the robbers who was caught said, look, you'll get just as much out of a house as you would robbing a bank. Because they know that the Indians are loaded with cash and gold and they keep it in their houses, and when they come back from these trips they just come back with even more stuff. So just be wise when you take these trips, when you come back from India, be wise to your surroundings, and please folks, be careful about what you bring back and don't take anything for granted.
Coming up next is a conversation with Jim Corcoran, who is the president of the Fairfax County Chamber of Commerce, with whom we'll be talking about how the Indian community can get involved in some of its tremendous work in advocacy and other events that the Chamber organizes.
And folks, coming up today, of course, is the Diwali Mela at FedEx Field from noon to 10. This will be quite the event. It features everything from Devi Lakshmi Pujas to Bhangra and Ras Garba dance, grand cultural programs, and fireworks at the end of the evening. The thing I love most is the food and the shopping. That's always my favorite part, but we hope the community turns out because this is at FedEx Field, which is a great venue.
And I hope they include a prayer for the Redskins this year. They are 3-1, and hopefully this will make the difference and take us all the way to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm hoping for. And folks, please stay tuned. Coming up next is our conversation with Jim Corcoran at the Fairfax Chamber of Commerce, and we hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Namaste.